Respiration in organisms. Learning about how breathing takes place in organisms. Breathing. When we observe the movement of the abdomen of dogs, cats, and cows as they breathe, it is a continuous process which goes on all the time and throughout the life of an organism. Breathing means taking in air rich in oxygen and giving out air rich in carbon dioxide with the help of respiratory organs. The taking in of air rich in oxygen into the body is called inhalation, and giving out of air rich in carbon dioxide is known as exhalation. The number of times a person breathes in a minute is termed as the breathing rate. Both inhalation and exhalation take place. A breath means one inhalation plus one exhalation. Whenever a person needs extra energy, he or she breathes faster. As a result, more oxygen is supplied to our cells. It speeds up the breakdown of food and more energy is released. Information. On an average, an adult human being at rest breathes in and out 15 to 18 times in a minute. During heavy exercise, the breathing rate can increase up to 25 times per minute. While we exercise, not only do we breathe fast, we also take deep breaths and thus inhale more oxygen. Let us now learn about the mechanism of breathing. Normally, we take in air through our nostrils. When we inhale air, it passes through our nostrils into the nasal cavity. From the nasal cavity, the air reaches our lungs through the windpipe. Lungs are present in the chest cavity. This cavity is surrounded by ribs on the sides. A large muscular sheath called diaphragm forms the floor of the chest cavity. Breathing involves the movement of the diaphragm and the rib cage. During inhalation, ribs move up and outwards and diaphragm moves down. This movement increases space in our chest cavity and air rushes into the lungs. The lungs get filled with air. During exhalation, ribs move down and inwards, while diaphragm moves up to its former position. This reduces the size of the chest cavity and air is pushed out of the lungs. These movements in our body can be felt easily. Please keep this in mind. Smoking damages lungs. So, smoking is also linked to cancer. It must be avoided. The air around us has various types of unwanted particles such as smoke, dust, pollens, etc. When we inhale, the particles get trapped in the hair present in our nasal cavity. However, sometimes these particles may get past the hair in the nasal cavity. Then they irritate the lining of cavity, as a result of which we sneeze. Sneezing expels these foreign particles from the inhaled air and a dust-free, clean air enters our body. Take care. When you sneeze, you should cover your nose so that the foreign particles you expel are not inhaled by other persons. Now, activity. Take a clean glass. Pour some freshly prepared lime water in the glass. Insert a plastic straw in such a way that it dips in lime water. Blow gently through the straw a few times. You will see bubbles being formed in lime water solution. From this experiment, we conclude that carbon dioxide that we exhale turns lime water milky. So, percentage of oxygen and carbon dioxide in inhaled and exhaled air is. Summary. Breathing is a part of the process of respiration during which an organism takes in the oxygen-rich air and gives out rich in carbon dioxide. The respiratory organs for the exchange of gases vary in different organisms. During inhalation, our lungs expand and then come back to the original state as the air moves out during exhalation. Increased physical activity enhances the rate of breathing. So, that is all in this topic. Let us learn about how breathing takes place in other animals in our next topic. Till then, keep learning.